What's up, Super Squad? It's Jordan Gatelius. Welcome to another Zero to Hero training video. If you want to do pull-ups but you've got no pull-up bar, no problem, because today I'm going to show you how to do pull-ups right at home without a gym, without a pull-up bar, without any equipment, and without any worries. Alright, Super Squad, let's get started. Pull-ups are without a doubt one of the best exercises you could do. They really work your upper body, but it takes your full body to do them properly. Your upper body, your back, arms, shoulders are the main pullers and drivers here, but even your lower body is worked because you've got to keep it static and straight to keep proper form, which brings your core into it to help keep your body stabilized throughout the move. So as you can see, the pull-up makes you engage your entire body to perform the whole move properly. It builds muscle, it builds strength, and it builds power. Like I said, it's one of the best exercises you could do. The only problem is it's one of the hardest exercises to replicate without a pull-up bar or any equipment. But it's not impossible. And today I've got 3 different variations to prove it. 3 pull-up variations and alternatives that you could do anywhere without anything and still get all the best things you'd normally benefit from with a traditional pull-up. So let's get to it. Suit up, Super Squad. The first variation is the floor pull-up or floor pulls. For floor pull-ups, you're simply just replicating everything about a pull-up just on the floor, sliding yourself across and along the floor instead of pulling yourself up and down in the air. Form and positioning is exactly the same as a pull-up. Getting into the proper position with a push-up positioning with a shoulder width grip, hands directly below your shoulders, and simulating that proper pull-up form of a backwards lean by arching your back, keeping your chest up, and bringing your hips down. This position and this form is what's going to ensure you're mainly targeting your back, just like a pull-up. To get in the starting position, just slide yourself backwards, getting your arms extended just like the starting position of a pull-up. Then you simply just simulate the pull-up by pulling yourself upwards towards the ground, aiming to bring your chest to your hands, just like in a pull-up, with your body just barely touching the ground, not resting on it, all the while maintaining that proud chest, low hips, and arched back to fully engage your back and keep it engaged. The difficulty level on these are definitely higher, just like a pull-up. So if you find yourself struggling, you can take off some intensity and add some assistance by doing them on your shins as opposed to your feet, simulating more of an assisted pull-up. And just given what goes into this one, ideally you'll want to do these on a slick surface that you're able to more easily slide your lower body along. But not everyone has a slick surface available. So to accomplish the same thing on carpet, you can use something slick like some plastic bags under your feet to get it done all the same. Alternatively, another floor-focused pull-up variation you could do are prone extended towel pulls, where you lay on the floor in a prone position, replicating that pull-up form of a backwards lean again by flexing your back into an extension that brings your upper and lower body off the ground so that you're balancing on your core, all the while holding a towel in your hands, continually and forcefully pulling it outwards, and then simply simulating the movement of the pull-up with a slow, steady tempo. Going too fast with this one is going to compromise what you get out of it. This variation should feel just like a lat pull down, the gym alternative to a pull-up, and can be used as yet another less intense, less difficult progression to start off with. The next variation is the Australian pull-up. For these, you're going to want a strong support structure you could get underneath that'll be able to support your weight, like a good, strong table. All the same form applies again here. Shoulder width grip, hands in line with shoulders, straight body, and all the same motion applies with this one as well. Pull yourself up towards the table, squeezing your lats and your back as you do so, and steadily controlling the entire negative on the way back down. Your feet placement with these is going to determine the difficulty level. The further from your grip and the edge of the table they are, the more lean you'll be able to get and the more difficult it'll become. And the closer they are, the easier it'll be. And if you wanted to add even more difficulty, you could use an elevated surface to get your feet up and off the ground to get that much less lower body support, that much more lean, and that much more range of motion for that much more of potential results. You can also try doing these one-handed as yet another added and intensified progression. And these can of course be done with an overhand grip, just like a traditional pull-up, or with an underhand grip that simulates more of a chin-up type pull-up. The last variation are concentrated fingertip grip door frame pulls. For these, all you do is stand in a doorway, get up on your tippy toes, and reach up and grab the top of the frame with your fingertips with a concentrated, forceful squeezing grip, replicating that proper backward leaning pull-up positioning yet again. And then again, it's all just about simulating that pull-up motion by pulling yourself forward and upward as high as you can while rocking on the balls of your feet, doing so in a steady, slower, controlled pace. Again, just like the other exercises, doing these too fast, this one especially, is going to rob you of any sort of significant tension needed to actually simulate the application of pull-up type stimulation from this move. All the proper things done together, that's proper form, proper positioning, proper fingertip squeezing grip, and simulating that pull-up move slowly and steadily, all done together, are what's going to help you get it done with this variation. And this one can be done with an overhand grip to simulate the traditional pull-up. It can be done with an underhand grip to simulate the chin-up, and it could even be done by switching your grip with each rep as an intensified progression that simulates switch grip explosive pull-ups. On this channel, we're all about showing you how to get the job done no matter where you are and no matter what you have. And when there's no gym, no pull-up bar, no equipment, there's no problem. With these pull-up variations and alternatives, now you could do them without anything and without any problems getting the same supersizing, super shredding results out of them. You want to make sure you do each of these workouts for 3 sets, taking each of those sets to failure, falling within the 4 to 12 rep range, the ideal rep range for building muscle and gaining strength. And for even more detailed, in-depth training tips and tutorials for each of these exercises, links will be on the screen and in the description for the dedicated workouts playlist. To make sure no matter where you are, you can build that superhero physique with no problems. And you can't build a complete body without a complete intake. So make sure to subscribe to the Super Vegan, another Zero to Hero Athletics channel completely dedicated to that. And to get everything strategically structured in full step-by-step training guides, head over to zerotoherotransformation.com to get started and find the right one for you. For all the best ways you could be supersizing and super shredding your superhero physique for the ultimate Zero to Hero transformation. If you enjoyed this training video, make sure you Hulk smash that like button. Share the video to share the gains and help someone else out and keep the Super Squad growing. Leave some comments below about what you'd like to see covered in future training. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any future Zero to Hero transformation tips. Always remember, Super Squad, you want to look like a superhero, train like a superhero, and I'll see you next time.